Hey guys, it's Wisdom with Weston, episode 132. Let's get into it. Okay, this is Acts 10. We're going to be talking about Peter and his conversation with the Lord. This is going to be good. I was reading it and I was like, man, I need to talk about this. It says here. Then he became very hungry and wanted to eat. But while they made ready, he fell into a trance, saw heaven open, and an object like a great sheet bound at four corners descending to him, led down to the earth. In it were all kinds of four-footed creatures, wild beasts, creepy things, birds of the air. A voice came to him and said, Rise, Peter, kill and eat. Peter said, Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything common or unclean. And a voice spoke to him again and said, A second time, what God has cleansed, you must not call unclean. This was done three times. Then the object was taken back up. It says, Now while Peter pondered this with himself, what the vision was, behold, men had been sent to him from Cornelius. Cornelius was told by the Lord to go to Peter to bring him bring his men back with Peter. And he says, and they had made an inquiry of Simon's house, stood before the gate. They called and asked whether he was Peter. Peter says, Yes, it's me. And then the vision, the Holy Spirit says, Behold, these men who are seeking you, arise, therefore go down with them, doubting nothing, for I have sent them. Peter then says, they see him, he says, Yes, I am whom you seek. What reason do you have? And then they said, Cornelius, a centurion, a just man who fears God, seeing a vision by a holy angel, we were asked to come get you. Okay, why is this important? Because it took Peter, who's a Jewish man, he had a conversation with the Lord. First, the Lord gave him a word. Peter then has a conversation going back and forth, said, Lord, I can't do this because it'd be unclean. The Lord then corrects him and says, What I've cleaned or cleansed cannot be unclean or uncommon or anything. Peter then, he has to do that for Peter three times. Then the Holy Spirit sends people to Peter. Then the Holy Spirit tells Peter that those people are coming and go see him, doubting nothing. Then Peter checks to see if what the Holy Spirit said was right about those men, and it was. Why am I saying this? God is always going to initiate something with you. He's going to give you a word, whether you're in worship, whether you're just sitting around, whether you're asking, whether you're not asking, you're going to get something. There will be something impressed upon your heart, and he's going to tell you to go. You're allowed to have a conversation. The wisdom is there to check. God knew that Peter needed to see this thing happen three times before he would move. And then Peter moves. Here's the Holy Spirit, checks everything out. Everything checks out. Great. They get saved. What's the importance of this? God knows how many times in your life he's going to need to do something before you get going. You're never going to be behind. You're never going to miss out. You're never going to miss the opportunity. It will be right on time no matter how many times the Lord has to do it. He knows the exact number to get you moving. And once you start moving, then you'll start asking. Then you'll start having a conversation. Then you'll stop doubting. Then you'll start doing. Then you'll start walking in faith, and you will see the promises of God.